Hey, wanted to make you a quick video before I go to the barbershop because it's been about 12 days since I've gotten a shave. And the reason I wanted to actually make a video before instead of after is because the same reason that on my dating profile, it doesn't have as much of the adventurous pictures because I'm kind of just underselling myself, which I know we live in a world where people tend to oversell, overhype, overfilter, AI generated images, whatever it might be. I would love to meet people that are authentic, and this is the authentic everyday me, and so that's what you're getting to experience. But I wanted to say a lot of interesting stuff has happened since I had the courage to begin this very strange adventure, which I'm sure is going to lead to a lot of interesting things happening. Good, bad, and ugly. Some people may be like, wow, this is weird. Other people may be like, wow, this is interesting. But of course, we can't please everyone, so I'm just gonna do me. Whoever it resonates with, resonates with. I did find the quote that I was trying to say in the video about women being born at the tops of the mountain. So I'm gonna read it verbatim. Women are born at the top of the mountain. Men are born in the valleys around it. A man is judged by how high he climbs. A woman is judged by how far she falls. Men have much to gain. Women have much to lose. Masculinity is built. Femininity is preserved. So that's what I was trying to convey, is that I am in the stage of building myself, as men do, as as men who become something do. And I want to share that journey with you. Whether you're a woman that is looking for adventures and someone interesting, and if you happen to find the me that you're getting to see and witness and see evolve interesting, or the person that you meet me as, or the version that you meet me as and wonder how did he become who he is today, it's because of these things that I'm putting in the day-to-day work right now. In fact, over there I have two of my journals. Let me just show you. So, well, three journals. Here I just write random things. This is my gratitude journal, and this I just began today. It's a habit journal. So the first habit that I wrote here that I want to establish is deep work. To be able to do deep work in a state of flow. If you know what deep work is, if you know what flow is, it's like very transcendent level of work. So anyway, those are just some things that I'm working on to achieve more, because more achievement, it is how men build themselves. But that's from the woman's perspective, if you're a woman watching this, and then from the men's perspective, whoever is watching this, it is a glimpse into some version of your life that is. I love the analogy of the movie Limitless, where the movie begins with this character's life in shambles, just like a broken down state of an existence, and from there, through conscious effort and medication, is able to re-engineer his life, and I'm doing that in front of you. There's so much that I'm overcoming. The financial setbacks of losing not just $4.4 million last year, but that was 100% of my money, 100% of my income. So from multi-millionaire overnight to zero, and then rebuilding myself, which making good progress. But also health-wise, I couldn't walk for 8 months. I thought my life was over. I still am rebuilding myself. That's why I have a home gym. That's why I have a home trainer. That's why I have physical therapy. That's why I have a stretching table here. Someday I'll give you a tour of my little place called the Sal Mahal in the capital of my motherland in Dhaka, Bangladesh. But again, I travel all over the world. right now I'm trying not to travel for business, just want to travel for experiencing life, experiencing dates, culture, cuisine, climates, non-businessy reasons. So I want to add value in both ways. On the woman's side of like, hey, who is this guy? What is a weird proposition? How can I feel comfortable to want to go on a bucket list travel date with him? I don't even know this guy. This is a way of you getting to know this guy. And for the guys out there, it is a way of like, for the most part, I'm just an ordinary guy that is good at one thing. Well, I do like my creativity. I do like the way I think. I do like my problem solving capabilities and my philosophies on life. But I've taken that and applied that to business where at least I get to lose millions. Not that you want to, but it definitely it teaches you a lot. So on that side, I want to see what a normal guy, for the most part, although I don't think about myself as normal, but I think in the dating scene, I'm pretty normal, average. And so I want to go from this average to extraordinary so that I can, taste that life that we scroll past on Instagram of this exotic life that seems otherworldly, that maybe you and I both, we save those experiences or destinations for someday. I want to bring that to life. I want to know what that life is like, not because I know that life is going to be like the most fulfilling or be everlasting happiness. I already know it's not going to be. It's like thinking that you buying an exotic car is going to be the end of all of your problems. No, it's just that becomes a normal car after a while. The same way, new heights of life become the standard. But I just want to do it for experience sake, so that at the end of my life, I can say I have, as Skittles would say, tasted the rainbow of this life. And so that's kind of the big picture vision of this bucket list travel dates. Is it gives me something to work towards, it gives me something to build, it gives me something to measure my progress, both in terms of finances and health and life experience and dating scene and romance, and of course the elusive love that is still out there, something that I am trying not to give up on, which is difficult because I've gotten so used to being by myself for the past 4 years that I'm so good being okay with myself and living the rest of my life with my best friend, myself. And I say that out of going through a lot of dark times and picking myself up and being there for myself. And if you know what that's like, then you know that the only person you can count on is yourself. And so I wonder if there is that, that teenager love that's out there. I mean, of course, it's, in a more mature state, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's out there. I don't want to close down life because of thinking too small, or not daring to dream, or not having the heart to envision a future where there can be an abundance of mutual love, where it doesn't have to be one-sided, whether it's the girls that I'm not interested in or the girls that I'm interested in that are not interested in me. It's always, it doesn't match. So I just want to create a wonderful lifestyle, the garden that attracts the right kind of adventurous people. Oh, speaking of that, got the very first conversation started yesterday, which I'm currently on one, not even dating app, it's actually a marriage app. And I changed up my profile saying that the first thing I said is, I'm not trying to marry you, maybe. And I think my account got like flagged or something, because I'm literally on a marriage site saying I don't want to marry you. And I left this voice note of like my idea for these bucket list travel dates. But thankfully, after some back and forth, it did get approved, and already having some interesting conversations. Let's see where those goes. But at least I was really excited that like it was starting, that this idea could work, as strange as it is to meet a stranger in an airport in a new country or city and have a bucket list travel date is the dream and the grandest vision of this endeavor. And I want to become the best that I can possibly be to make such a reality happen, to create that garden to attract those wonderful experiences. Anyway, now I'm off to the barbershop to get a nice cut because I have a lot of businessy meetings today, but I wanted you to see the day-to-day me. I'll catch you on another update.